Hello friends, today we will be talking about decision tree induction. Decision tree is a supervised learning technique and can be understood very simply because intuitive definition or intuitive explanations for decision tree comes out very nicely. We start with an example which is a small data set comprising of four attributes: age, income, student, and credit rating. And the classification label is about buys computer, whether the person will buy a computer or not. This is the training data. As we know, for any model building, we need the training data, which a part of it we could save for testing. However, in this example, we are showing a tree which has been built using this training data. We will go into the details of how we uh, do the decision tree induction, how we select the attributes, and how we would go about building the tree. But for now, we can see that this is the tree which which will come out when we are taking this data and building it. Okay, so this we'll go to the steps later on. Briefly, the algorithm or the steps for decision tree induction are as follows. It is a greedy algorithm because it chooses the best attribute for splitting at every stage. The tree is constructed top down, which means that in the beginning, all the training examples are at the root. If this is the root of the decision tree, then the entire data set or all the training examples are assumed to be present here. Attributes are supposed to be categorical. We will see how the numerical attributes can be converted to a form so that they behave in this manner. We go on partitioning recursively based on selected attributes, and the attributes are selected based on a heuristic or statistical measures such as information gain. There are other measures. We'll be talking about them shortly in our future videos. Now, as you go on building the tree, this was the root, and suppose you chose an attribute A. So in our example, we could have taken the example age as the splitting attribute. Then we go on and select the next attribute, and so and so forth. The tree goes on building. So when do you stop? When do you say that this is a leaf? Leaf means it will not have any further branches. So all samples at a given node belong to the same class, or the purity is above a threshold. We'll shortly see what is purity in our next slide. So we either all of them are in the same class, or in other words, purity is above a threshold. There are no remaining attributes for partitioning. So how do you partition further? So majority voting can be employed. And finally, there are no samples left. So these are the stopping criteria. Now, what is purity? Purity of a data partition D is defined as the fraction of points with the majority label in D. So, in numerically, purity D is max over all the classes CI. Uh, the cardinality of this set, that means this consists of all the tuples belonging to the class CI, which is majority, and the size of the data set. So for example, take this small data. We have only 3 tuples here, and all of them belong to the same class. So which means our CID is also 3 and D mod D is also 3. So the purity is 1. But here we have 2 classes and each is 50 present as 50%. We have the no class and the Y class, only two tuples and each is 1. So purity is 0.5 because no class is majority, both are having equal presence. So purity is 0.5. So similarly, we could compute purity for each data partition and we might have put a threshold on purity as purity threshold should be say 0.9. So my algorithm should stop when the purity of a leaf is above or equal to 0.9. So this is how purity would work as a stopping criteria. Later on, we would now see how a decision tree is built from any given set of data. Thanks for watching.